Good morning. I'm the nephew of actor Victor Buono, and I wrote about his life and career. I have spoken the narratives of 54 recorded videos. My uncle Victor Buono was born on February 3rd, 1938, and he passed away on January 1st, 1982. When I was found out that he died, I was working as a radio DJ in the radio station in Petoskey, Michigan. I went to take a look at the news tape and immediately saw his name saying, Victor Buono is dead. And I was frozen and called my dad in San Diego, and my father just said, he's gone, Wayne. Victor's gone away. This is the second recorded video, and there is more to hear of his life and career. It was April 8th, 1963, on the evening of the 35th Academy Awards at the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium in Los Angeles, California. It was a special evening for Victor Charles Buono because he had received a nomination for Best Supporting Actor for playing the role of Edwin Flagg in the 1962 motion picture Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, starring Bette Davis and Joan Crawford. Frank Sinatra was the Academy Award host that year in 1963, after 10 years before in 1953, when winning his Best Supporting Actor Oscar for the motion picture From Here to Eternity in the role of Private Majo. This is what Sinatra said as he gripped his Oscar that night. That's a clever opening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply thrilled and very moved. And I really don't know what to say because this is a whole new kind of thing. You know, I've sung and dance man type stuff, and I'm terribly pleased. And if I start thanking everybody, then I do a one-reeler up here, so I better not. And I'd just like to say, however, that they're doing a lot of songs here tonight, but nobody asked me. But I love you, though. Thank you very much. I'm absolutely thrilled. Thank you. As Victor Charles Buono sat waiting for the announcement of who would take the prize for Best Supporting Actor, he had to wonder who might beat him out that evening. There was Ed Begley in Sweet Bird of Youth, Telly Savalas in Birdman of Alcatraz, Omar Sharif in Lawrence of Arabia, and Terence Stapp in Billy Budd. These four seasoned actors were his competition in his first motion picture in Hollywood. He had to wonder, as he looked over the faces in the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium, that he was an amateur among the greats. There was Gregory Peck, Sophia Loren, Joan Crawford, Maximilian Schell, Olivia de Havilland, Patty Duke, Debbie Reynolds, Bette Davis, Nat King Cole, and many more beloved celebrities lighting up the night. Victor's family and friends in San Diego, California were ecstatic with joy watching on their black and white television sets. There was grandmother Myrtle Keller Bodolevich, his mother Rose Buono, his mother Myrtle Bell Buono, his younger brother David Francis Buono, adopted brother Tony Edwards, Aunt Mary Jane Boldovich Morris, Uncle Ward Morris, Aunt Sylvia Keller Brittenbach, Cousin Carl Brittenbach, his older brother Louis Michel Erreca, Hilda A. Erreca, niece Teresa Erreca, niece Renee Erreca, and me, his nephew Wayne Erreca, and his close friends Jonathan McMurtry, Craig Knoll, Father John R. Ahern, and Peggy Kellner. It certainly was a crowning spectacle evening for us all. Victor Charles was surrounded that glorious evening with magnificent motion pictures like Lawrence of Arabia, The Longest Day, The Music Man, Mutiny on the Bounty, and To Kill a Mockingbird, and legendary men and women for Best Actor and Best Actress, starting with Gregory Peck, Burt Lancaster, Jack Lemmon, Peter O'Toole, Anne Bancroft, Bette Davis, Katharine Hepburn, Geraldine Page, and Lee Remick. I wonder if my Uncle Victor Charles thought, what am I doing here? I'm only 24 years old, fresh out of performing at the Oak Globe Theater in Balboa Park and near the San Diego Zoo. It must have been a surreal surprise to those who were close to him, like director Craig Knoll of the Oak Globe Theater in San Diego, California. Knoll had directed Victor Charles in Volpone in July of 1956, when he was fresh out of St. Augustine High School at the age of 18. And he was then handed the Atlas Globe Award for Best Actor that year. Victor Charles had a brilliant mind, with mercury-charged wit and amusement, and as he sat at the 35th Academy Awards, he may have contemplated over his last 24 years, all the way back to February 3rd, 1938, on the day he was born.